and spiritual result. They don't actually, they don't actually want you to know. They don't want us to know. They don't want us to know the process. They don't want us to know how it is done. They don't want it to make it plain because they know we are going to cast it. We are going to challenge it. And that's why they have held it in secrecy. That's why they have not given out a clear order. That's why they have not itemized it. They have not stated it clearly. Because they know that you and I, we have not lost our brains. We are going to scrutinize it. That's why they made it to look like a storybook. Like, you know, we have the storybook back. They will just write the topic and this little summary. And they will not write anything. And that's what they gave in that order. They just gave you a summary. They want you to go and fill in the gap. They want us to go and be filling in the gap on our own because they know they are not doing anything. I'm telling you, and I'm saying it, and I'm going to say it again. Oluwole result is ready. Not a content is in it. No, look at the way now. Look at the way they have started it now. Look at the way they have started it. And stamp. Date and stamp. People can see. What the thing is stamp? Where the sile? Date la salo kafu. Come on, the budget is stamp my son. Stamp le son lojo e. So wọ́n kò stamp sile. Wọ́n kò date in the Bible le son. That's what they are doing. That's what they are doing now. I mean, I will still keep saying it. Baba and his team, if they want to raise a concern now, let them do it. Let them do it now. If they want to raise a concern, the Baba and the new legal team that's going to be handling DNA. I don't know how so they can get the new one, but they should raise concern as soon as possible. If possible, let me tell you about the same election. In elections of that nature, you see the main political party. Mr. T election about to take place. Most of the time, man boycott to me. Especially local government, chairman, local government elections. You just see a player, the main opposition has boycotted the election because it will not make any difference. Even if we are part of the election, no, it's reality now. We are all Nigerians. No, but that's the truth. Because even they will be part of it, it will not make any difference. So it will be better for the main opposition party to actually boycott. And that is what me, I am seeing and advising Baba Mohbad and his legal team to do at this time. Because the whole thing has been rigged as far as I'm concerned. The government, they are not deaf. And they are not stupid. And they are acting to actually bring forth a wrong result. Now, General Vegas, let's be a bit more technical. And it's not that I'm just going to say what I want to say. I want us to look at it from there. There's every possibility. Now, we read through application to Baba Summit. There is no place that Baba requested for the state to do what's it called? To the state to take sample. Saskima, good afternoon, sir. How are you, sir? There's no place that has been stated that Baba is requesting for the state to help him take sample. No. Now, in the one that was stamped that we saw, that one stated that the prayer has been granted, but added two two clauses, which is the welfare officer and the supervision of the blah 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 by the family to representative. So is it possible that there is another paper? Because based on, because now when I look at those publications that is trending, where they say is the chief pathologist of Lagos State that would take the sample. I'm not confused that kò sí nǹkan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ inú ẹ̀ náà. Wọ́n kò sọ pé condition tó fún ni pé welfare officer máa wà ní ibẹ̀ láti supervise under the strict supervision of the welfare, and both parties representative will be present. So Is it, hold on, am I ready? Now, is it possible for I don't know, is it possible to paper me to what on to wait my money?
Okay, please, I want to ask you a question, General Daddy.
Okay, sir.
The chief pathologist of Lagos State, is it not the same man that headed the autopsy and toxicology done by the Lagos State government?
You're correct, sir. What I'm saying is, in that one that was stamped, that one paper that we all saw that was stamped, there is no place that it was written there. I'm now asking, I want to know too, I'm just curious, that is it possible procedure but paper law report?
Well, I want to believe there is what we call said and unsaid prayers. You know, at times when we pray, we always tell God that please answer both our said and unsaid prayers. So it was possible that the court actually listened to unsaid prayers of Baba Mohbad. That was why the court even granted everything beyond what he has asked for. You know what I mean? So maybe that was what happened. Because just like you said it was not part of the prayers at all. So the court has granted beyond the prayer that even Baba Mohbad asked. But this case is finished. Let me tell you, I don't know what is going on.
But do you think, hold on. Do you think at this point, okay, let me say this. When we were getting to talk about 11th, we were being told that 11th is not sample collection.
I hope so.
Now, hold on. Emotions of people want to one name is now, we were also told that 11th.
Young Daddy, it's not sample collection, it's collection of sample. You have to see that one.
Now, hold on. Now, what we were told is that on that day, the parties will harmonize whatever whatever clarification to money, because we were concerned that 11th, we need to make a clarification. The pathologist that will be, if you don't modalities of they now say, we were now told that all those modalities and the ones, we even raised concern about this welfare officer thing.
Okay, I think it's on a call. But the truth is, and I'm going to be saying this, if Baba Mohbad and the legal team could raise concerns now, before it is too late, let them do it now. Let them raise concerns. And if possible, if they notice any blurry area concerning this process, let them work out and challenge the court that they are not party to it. And that is my own widow's mite. That is my own widow's mite. It is better for the DNA. And I'm saying it, and I will keep saying it. If it is not done, it will become a future event. We will still be looking forward to it. But once it is done, it will become a past event that we cannot undo again. Baba Mohbad should not sign to any compromise or should not sign for any compromised DNA, should not be party to it. That is my advice to him. He should not allow the government to rob him, either the court or no court. It is about his grandson. The boy is not going to bear Sanwo-Olu's surname. The boy is going to bear Aloba's surname if he's found to be Mohbad. You should not allow the court to rob him or to what? Or to intimidate him. And that is what I'm saying. If whatever happens in that court that day is not happy with it, Baba should state it categorically that is not a confidence in the process. And if possible, Baba should walk out with his lawyer. I'm saying it and I'm saying it now. Let us know. Let me tell you, there's what we call democracy. The government of the Kinika. Let us know that the DNA they want to do is by the Lagos State government, for the Lagos State government, and for the Lagos State government. Yeah, I'm saying it and I'm saying it. That is my own opinion.
General Vengeance. You said something earlier on, and I want us to we're just, all we can do is to advise. We can only advise the family, and you understand what I'm saying. We can only throw advice. Kusini Ali impose Loriwo. We can, but you said one thing that
more advice in Nani, girl. More advice in Nani.
You said something that the new lawyer that is taking over should get clarity. Let us see. Because case somewhere is okay. Oje case study. How can you want to do your grandson's paternity and Lagos is upon on Fabayi? She Lagos is upon DNA. That's why I'm being skeptical that what the media is reporting, we don't know where they saw that thing that they are reporting. The one that was shared with us, that we saw, but you said something that is cogent again, that there are some prayer that people don't say with mouth. They are called silence prayer, Abi.
Unsaid prayers. So, if that was what the court granted. So that's... No, Baba never asked for all this paparazzi. Baba never asked for those conditions.
We will wait and we believe by from next week, upper week, the 11th now. Next week, let us see what the family will come up with. Let's see what the family will come up with. I also believe that Baba too, he wants to know the real father of yeah. Evesoro.
Yes. Question, Connie. Since the proceedings of the DNA started, was there any time that the welfare office or the welfare office in ministry or all the social welfare in Lagos State, were they ever involved from the beginning?
When you invite one, you got to be 18 level tower, honey.
That's the question most of us keep asking. When we saw that paper, we saw that but our welfare officer, no, we raised our concern, and They say there is welfare officer in every hospital, blah, blah, blah. But they will get clarity on it. Me, I still believe that 11th is not sample collection. I don't know. But I still believe that is for clarity. So that all my soul. Now,
Can I just quickly say one or two things?
right.
Thank you very much. Let me first of all greet everyone. I greet you, Honorable York, Mr. Tazan, General Vengeance. God bless you. And I greet the comment section as well. You see, this whole thing about DNA, honestly, is baffling me. And we should be worried about so many things. Because for me, I so much believe in that DNA. For me, it is the motive why Mohbad was wild. And getting to know the truth about the DNA of that innocent boy, hold on please.
Okay, I think Mr. Aloba is busy.
Yeah, sorry, I just attended to something quickly. So I was saying, this whole thing, you see, if we are able, the DNA is as important as the autopsy and toxicology that was done. And they were able to manipulate the autopsy and toxicology. This is the last one. Because I don't think we have a lawyer. If the DNA comes out the way it should come out, that we all know, then a good lawyer can work on it and give us justice. I can tell you that for free. But you see, for a whole son, because yesterday, Mr. Prince, Double Prince, he said some things about what actually happened and the reason why she too, hands off the case of DNA. Now, let me say, I want to believe everything he said, so I don't want to go back into it and ask again if he was saying the truth or not, because I believe him. Now, if a whole son, because if we look at the event, the last court that they went to, you asked your client to come. You give him a time, and before he got there, everything had been done behind him. And all we saw was this publication that the DNA has been granted the way we actually wanted it to be. That is to be done outside the country. But that thing, up to today, we don't know who sponsored that publication. A good lawyer will sue the media outlet and verify and demand from them where they got that news from. So that means he is part of the conspiracy. And he has been manipulating Baba up and down, deceiving that man. So if a whole son, 27, 29, or I don't even know how many years of experience, who were highly competent, they challenge the corona inquest verdict. Jargons and rubbish, to also the corona inquest is the best in like 28 or 29 years in practice, and so on and so forth.
2 years in you.
40 years. We got. Nígbà tí yan ti lo 40 years nínú sáfíìsì tó ń wá sọ gbogbo nonsense yẹn ní corona inquest wá bọ́ta wá ní wow mi ò gbọ́ láyé mi, this is wonderful. That day ni mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní concern about this lawyer. I was still thinking Was he playing? Or maybe he have another strategy? Because we all know who set up that inquest. I was saying, in my mind, I was saying, maybe he just want to let go the inquest. And now, put his own strategy that, okay, strategy that you fed for Justice Lily. But instead of us to see his strategy and magic, Bana Blue la Conry, nonsense la Conry, more and more manipulation, more and more rubbish la Conry from this so-called side. Hey, they teach you so. I don't insult people. I don't like to do that. But honestly speaking, at the point in time, you need to say the truth. Well, let me leave that man alone. Young Daddy, now that you say, you just mentioned that we can only advise the family. And that is what we are doing. You that even have access to Baba, that you can call him and speak to him on phone. You cannot impose, to him what you want, what you feel he should do. You can only advise. So you know what I say, contact Fabayi or whatever. So we can only share our opinion here, and hopefully it will get to him. Now, in my own personal view, I think Baba needs, at this point in time, Baba needs to call out the authority. Because this DNA is not about them. He is the one that is asking for the DNA for a reason best known to him. And he has the absolute right to do so. Monitoring spirit or whatever, monitoring officer, it is none of their business. So I think Baba should call out the authority, either by going to like he used to do before. Just let the whole world know why would they do this? Why would they do this? Why would it be like this? In this case, I want this thing to be transparent and done properly. We all know how they do it, how it should be done. So I think he needs to call out the authority. Because this continuous silence, if you continue to be silent and say, I don't want to talk because the case is in court. Yeah. Though there may be limits to what you can, what you think about it, now welfare officer. I mean, I monitoring speed in the 1 year when you welfare officer. You see, we all know how it should be done. So it should call out the authority. No, the way I want it, they are the one, you see, I want it again. I want everyone to look at this. When he said he's no more handling DNA and all the cases. Ashana, Obeposita, he made the publication right up for Udumusu. Then I said, immediately I said, I read it again and again and again. When this lady is annoyed that this man couldn't finish the job, or conclusive. Why didn't he finish the job? Because they made him write up as we are. Conclusive, you didn't finish it. That is why she attacked that man. The same thing happened again when she too came out and said, he was not handling the case of DNA. She runs out the thing and said a whole son. As in but I just conclusive, you couldn't even finish it up.
Why are you not saying it the other way around?
All of the Apocrypha. The other way around.
For me, if you ask me, I would say that probably maybe the man too have saw that the process, the procedure, once a contract with the vested which is answer.
Yeah, that is it. Okay. For her, she was thinking she didn't see to the end. She was probably expecting him to just be there and see it to the end. And he too, what you try the new, You see, I've done it. I've done everything. I've perfected everything. So when it's now let me withdraw. So that over share the stone, once the way maniki shame me, I will say it is not my fault. So that they won't be bashing me up and down. To protect my integrity. I agree with you. But Sherry Olon to look because there's one thing I so much believe. This justice for Mubad, now gosh they run now. Although balloon handle. See, you will notice that each and every time somebody plan which at the last minute, in that she too, and we have to start again and again. According to what Prince said yesterday, if Baba actually took that step, it is a bold step. Enough is enough.
What did
Now,
he say?
Prince said, after conclusion, Baba said he needs the CTC that is stamped where that the one that was given to him that wasn't stamped. He needs the one that is stamped. Like that one, like Chicho, and Chicho promised him that they will give it to him. So Baba keep going to Chicho, and he refused. He didn't give. So Baba was pissed off, and eventually he said, "I want my file." That it was Baba that demanded his file from Chicho. It is not Chicho that willingly say, "I'm not." He wasn't handling the case anymore.
Really?
That's what he said.
Wow. Aloba, let me ask you this. If Baba said that, now, did you take your time to read why she to say it was opting out? Now, the question I have is, why is the story, why are they having two different stories? Clients is having...
So, social media insults. You have to look. Let me say, because you can confirm if what Prince said is true or not. If what Prince said is true, then definitely she too needs to. You understand? It is an excuse.
No, let me ask you a question. If somebody is saying that you're not doing well, I don't like the way you're handling it. For me, why don't you take everything from that person? Why are you taking a fragment of the whole thing from that person?
Okay, that is another, because that question was asked yesterday as well. I think Hajjai Wadi or somebody, I don't know who asked that question because I wasn't really stable on that platform. I was just going in, coming back. The question was asked yesterday, and what Prince said is that you guys should be looking, this is just the beginning, as if that will probably be done as well. You understand? We don't know anything. We only used to be here, and we are listening. You understand? We are watching how everything is unfolding. But one thing I know is that
Mr. Aloba. I even want to ask this question.
yes.
We are the reality thinkers in all this saga.
One need that investigation.
No, hold on. When you say reality thinkers, they should be handling the reality now. We're not talking about reality. Maybe that's why you're not seeing them.
Where are those that said Dr. San, everything? Why are they not coming out to clarify the decision of the way file is nearby?
No, there's a vengeance. I was expecting that they will come out yesterday and challenge what we said.
Yeah, right.
And say, Rodney, no, Rodney.
Let me add to what vengeance said. Okay. Because me, woman You know, I'm still finding it very difficult to wrap my head around this whole thing. If you're saying that, now let's split J4M. I got PCC here. Tabanica divide here. We have the DNA side of it. We have the government's investigation homicide case. Maybe those are the two ones now. You have to see reality as a reality. Now,
Petition side.
Now, if on the major one, there's people in the house, homicide and all that, and you feel that the lawyer is doing well in that aspect, and you're not feeling that because you asked for something, probably the lawyer is not doing well in this aspect. And you're now saying, okay, you're collecting the file at this point in time. Why? That means, are you saying to us that the other ones, you're okay with it? Okay. Are you saying you're okay with the other one? But the DNA, you're not okay with it?
Let me answer your question. Okay. You know, in school, some students, they are very poor in mathematics, but very good in music. I don't know, maybe you know. They will tell you that they don't know mathematics, but when it comes to Yoruba, A1, woman, anyway, that may be the case. The son might have told Baba that in this DNA, I'm not good at all, I'm not brilliant. But you see in this criminal one, you know that A1 candidate in me, maybe that's just the reason. So we make us elect.
God bless you.
Yes, criminal lawyer,
Daddy, Mr. Aloba, you mentioned something earlier, and I just wanted to draw something from it. You see, the lawyer is saying something, and based on the information that Mr. Aloba just gave us now, the reason why they parted ways on the DNA. Sanshitu, to me, whatever he says, I don't believe it. I still believe Mr. Joseph Aloba. Sanshitu came to tell us that it was the campaign of calumny by the public, by we, the people, is the reason why he had to opt out. And the latest information is that Baba was asking or some certain document from him, and he was unable to provide it. Even to this day, we, the people, we are still asking that question. That order that is without stamp, where did it come from? Who gave it to you? Please, can we trace it back? To this day, the answer has not been provided. So you can see the two narratives now. That Baba Aloba, Oshi Jelo, Ope, that it pays to bet your last dollar on Aloba than to put it on Sanshitu. That is very, very important.
100%. 100%. Now, Mr. Lomo, Mr. Tazan, I'm trying to follow your line of thoughts, but this question keep hitting me hard. Are you saying now that on the other side, he has done well? That is why they did not collect the file on the other side, but on the DNA that has not been done.
Okay. Well, if I want to access his achievements in the other side, then it goes like this. On the other side, he has petitioned about 15 people that were in Mohbad's house when he was killed. That's one of the achievements. On the other side, when he came in, the so-called wife of the deceased, he has also sued that one to court for defaming his client repeatedly. On the other side, he has filed for forensic. He has filed for the CCTV mobile house, including the iCloud. On the other side, he has told the Corona Court magistrate that Mohbad was alive as of on the 11th of September 2023. And it wasn't the nurse that killed Mohbad. So he has stood against the government in all ramifications to actually seek who killed Mohbad in that house. So he has done all that. He has also written all his achievements. He has sent it to Koshi Queen. Koshi Queen has all the achievements. So when you are now saying, has he not done well? With all I've said, I think I'm able to convince you and not to confuse you that he's a man for the job. So on the other side, I think he has called A1.
The Avengers.
That's it.
The Avengers. Don't forget as well, one of his greatest achievements is the fact that he told Baba not to tell anybody anything. And the same thing he asked Baba not to tell anybody, he analyzed it from A to Z to Koshi Queen.
It's called professional zombieism.
Yes. That is a good achievement. That is well.
Don't say anything. Just be quiet.
Now, thank you for stating the achievement. Now, let me pick you from where you guys stop. If you have achieved these things that you all have said, how come even the DNA that they've not gotten into, they're already collecting file from him? What is the reason?
Well, Pastor Collins.
Sorry, your Avengers.
Yes.
Don't forget that recently, some few weeks ago, you yourself said this man is highly, when he talks to you, when you listen to him, you will find it difficult not to believe him. What does that mean? So you can imagine what that man is passing through. What the man is passing through. That is why I'm still saying, if it is true that it is Baba, it was Baba that I went to him and got, the file from him, at least the DNA file from him, probably to start with, then that is a very good thing, because it is not easy. It is not easy when you have someone that will alone control, will brain it, don't share everything. To get yourself out of that person, no matter, see.
No. From where, hold on, no. Let me pinch you from what you just said. If it's true that it is Baba's son that is controlling Baba, then Baba should not be able to collect his file from him.
Well,
not really. No, honestly, your daddy, not really.
No.
Because
I'm trying to.
It's just my own feeling. It's just my own way of seeing it.
I'm trying to make you see more.
yes.
Your dream. That is my position. I'm just trying to make you see more.
Yes.
You see, when somebody, Mr. Tazan, it is like when you have a wife or a husband. When you keep lying to your wife or lying to your husband, or you have a friend, you keep lying and manipulating your partner or your friend, You see, I want shooting a dear Roma too. It is not even when by the time you say, I need you to say no, you start withdrawing. It is. I'm just looking at it from that perspective.
From what you said now, let me say another thing.
Okay.
Let me say another thing. If you're lying to your partner, or you're lying to your wife, or you're lying to your husband. Now, if you get to probably no. Go to your mom's room. Close the door. If you have the opportunity to say it, you will say that, oh, my partner lies a lot. Abi? You say it now, Abi? But now, in one tongue, you're saying you're okay with your partner, he doesn't lie. In another tongue, you're saying that partner lies. Are you not getting it? Me, what am I? The kind way me the reason is the day different from people. Maybe
I think I agree with you.
Maybe now why critical thinkers myself they add me for their group. Because me I dey like to the reason if all of them they go this way, me I want to go this way. I want to know what they make una they go that way. I want to the
I just want to say one thing. You know, we have amateur manipulator and professional manipulator. Just think about that. I won't say more than that.
Let's talk. What kind of category do you think our own son belongs to? Amateur or professional?
P.
Professional. Good. Thank you for that answer.
Let me tell you now, hold on. Let me now ask you this question. If you think our son is a professional manipulator, me, I'm still saying it. Why is it that all the file of Mohbad was not taken away? Why is it the DNA?
Time will tell. Let us agree. Let us assume.
Hold on. Let me
allow Mr. Tazan to talk about.
Okay, hold on. A DNA that is yet to be conducted.
I have answers for you, actually. Okay. I have answers for you to be sincere.
Okay.
The issue of DNA is very simple. When that newspaper publication was made, it was not stated there that it was his client that refused his service in DNA area. Let us get that straight. That was stated that he was the one, do you understand, that backtracked and backed down from the process.
Who voluntarily recused himself.
Yeah.
God bless you. I think that is a clear.
Now, hold on. Vengeance, hold on. Last 5 minutes ago, Oliomo said something. He said, if Baba talk, if Son talk, he believes Baba because he's the client more than the Son. Now, let's bring that to what you just said. If a publication has stated that he voluntarily withdrawing for his integrity's sake, and Baba, true prince, according to Oluomo, has stated that it was Baba dissatisfaction that made him pull out. So at this junction, you can't believe the publication over what Baba has said. True prince that Oluomo quoted. There is no how you want to do it. Me, I'm still saying this, and I will continue to say it. I like the way this conversation is going, but some dafts, some fools will be saying, Yoki is supporting the stand. It's not everybody that even have a polo. Let me say it. It's not everyone that thinks deeply. I know some people have no brain. ní ọpọlọ. Eléyìí tó yẹ kẹ́ fi ní ọpọlọ. Ẹ ti fi dókun kékeré yín. No brain, empty brain. Empty brain. Ẹ kàn máa tán life. Ẹ máa so òṣì ọ̀rọ̀. Eléyìí tó yẹ kẹ́ fi gbọ́n, no get sense. But àwọn tó gbọ́n tó wà ní life yìí, wọ́n máa understand bá ṣe ń jù tá ṣe ń gbà. I like to think the other way around. So, gentlemen, let me say this again. You know, we're advising Baba Mohbad, and that is what I said we can do. We can always, we cannot force him. The same way we did not force him to sign with those group of lawyers, then we cannot force him. We can only advise. And if he's saying he's not doing something for now, we respect his opinion. We might just decided to stay aloof, to lean back, or to lean forward. You understand? But come to think of
Daddy, please let me add it, like, as we are advising Baba right now, and hopefully if we get to him, let me add this to what I've said about going public and saying letting the whole world know what is going on about all this DNA matter. It is an advice, and I believe if what happened is true, or if it's even true, whatever the reason is what we are yet to confirm now. Well, we all know that Chito has said he's no more handling the DNA case. So definitely, Baba will need another lawyer to handle the case. That's definitely. Or else, if he's gonna, defend himself like Kanu, which I don't know if it is possible. So,
I think on that one you mentioned, I think the family, they are,
okay, let us now assume that they are working on it. They are working on getting a new lawyer that will handle it. I want to advise that as soon as he gets a new lawyer should notify the court before that 11/11. Because for me personally, now nobody's speaking, I'm going to be talking to all these things. Because I'm on blackout. I'm here because of justice for Mohbad. You understand? Basically for just anything that concerns justice for Mohbad. Another thing you want to know. Now, for me, I believe that DNA, it is only the day that I saw that application that Chito said is no more handling it. I said, what is going on? Because for me, that thing has been concluded already. So if there will be any changes to what they have concluded now, it now depends on Baba and the new lawyer that is coming in. Do we need to know the lawyer? I don't want to know. We believe in him. And the people close to him.
Now, let me ask you a question, Mr. Aloba.
Yeah.
How do you believe in somebody you don't know?
I believe in one thing, just for one simple reason. He is the one that lost his son. You understand? So if he is lying to us, he's just doing himself. I believe he's genuinely seeking for justice. I believe he wants justice. And he said two things. I want to know he might have been told what happened. But can he say it out? Absolutely no. Because we should look at this. Some people are saying, Baba knows he knows what happened to his son. These narratives have been going on for almost 3 years now. If you agree with me. That Baba knows.
Anti-justice.
Yes, they have been saying it since. And how do you want him to come out and say, okay, this is what happened. This is what Adura told me. Because if Adura and Blessing, if they are both standing by him, he can say that. And they will, if he's challenged to court, if he's being sued to court for defamation, he has people that will say, yes, I told him this, and that is what happened. But today, do you want him to say it out when those two people especially are against this man? And for me, I believe they are against him because of what they were promised. And you know what? Let me bust your bubble. That thing, that Adura, Blessing, Mohbad, that thing that they were promised and that is making them go against justice, it is only let me say positive in a good side of justice, DNA that can stop it. I know what I'm saying. Just think about it. Because part of the reason they are fighting for this DNA, it is for the royalty. And just like Vengeance said, where are the royalty thinkers? So, they should be talking right now, because those that want to use that DNA
royalty thinkers on the Aloba Neramali.
Those that want to use it to get the royalty, they know what they are doing. And that is where everything lies.
Now, let me ask you a question, Mr. Domo. Let me ask you.
Yes.
And I want us to be sincere now. Yeah? Yeah, from what you said, when you're saying the DNA is for the royalty. Now, this DNA, is it affiliated?
Sorry, Honorable York, it's part of it. Royalty is part of it. It's not only for royalty, but royalty, there is something about that royalty that is attached to that DNA matter.
Now, let me say, let me say this. If after the DNA and the result is out, are they going to use that for the criminal matter? The result of the DNA.
Honorable, in my own personal opinion, absolutely yes, but not with Sanchicho. That one, you need a radical lawyer to take it off from there and see that. See, Honorable, there's one thing you're looking at. That DNA, I can bet you that if it comes out and doesn't favor the anti-justice, believe me, you will start seeing revelations of what happened to Mohbad. Because what they were promised, they won't be able to give it to them, and with that, they will talk it.
It will break their financial bowl.
That is it.
Hold on. We are going somewhere. You just said something that is 100% now. And even the comment section, they are agreeing with you. Now, let's take it. Let's connect the dots. Could it be the reason why the government is interested? Because you're saying that a whole lot to go down, a whole lot to be reviewed, and probably they don't want a whole lot to be reviewed. Because when you like it, whether you like it or yes, when Mohbad was spied, the father took him to police station. The police never did anything. They never do any forensic. They never do any proper investigation. So could it be now that this DNA that the whole world don't deal now? Say, okay,
Don't tell me. Who is the government? Who is the government?
by the people, for the people, to the people.
Yes. They are human beings. When you say government, you see there are some, this thing, the way me I'm looking at it, the people surrounding this DNA thing, because of what they want to get, because we are talking of a huge amount of money, and nobody will be promised just only 10%, even 5% of it. I wouldn't say, let me work towards it so that we can get it. In the society where we belong to, everything is all about money. The root of money,
could that be the reason that the MOU of African television was 17 times?
So, young daddy, you can see the importance of this DNA. I am still saying it.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Olomo. Will you support the family to have an open ballot DNA? Let me use that word. An open ballot DNA.
Open ballot in what sense? Like, as in, try to elaborate.
The name of the hospital, the name of the hospital that wants to conduct the DNA in public, the pathology, the everything in public, In fact, as a matter of fact,
yes, that is needed.
As a matter of fact, gone, Baba to fetch gone. One can look Baba at the grandson only. One the camera by, people where they marry.
That's it. I support it. They need to make this thing cannot be done on the ground. For me, in my own opinion, this DNA shouldn't be done. There is nothing like underground because underground, the court matter has been underground. Baba go to the court. And when he got to the court, the last hearing, sorry, Mr. Stazan, when he got to the court, everything has been decided before he got there. What is that? Underground, backyard. The same thing will have happened this 11 they are shouting. They will just, Baba Emma Loli at Basampu, Emirate Resort.
One le Basampu, Baba lo man signs, it don't have a base, if it doesn't like Basampu, sit down.
Baba don't see his own nature, he will fear. Would you sign it? I sign now, but then the electric bag, why don't you want sign? It is sign now.
Sorry, with Sanshiti, everything is possible. With Sanshiti.
Sorry, Benjamin. I want to ask Yob Daddy. I think that, I don't know whether it's on your platform. I hear that the son promised to seek clarification on the welfare officer. Is it on your platform?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Is there anything like that? Did the son promise to get clarification from court on the appointment of welfare officer?
I think there is something like that. Because if I'm not forgotten, I think that is what that 11th they say they are going to get the clarification on this welfare guy for. Because we are concerned about
do you get that? Do you understand that to be an ambush? There's an order of court directing that something should be done on that day. Is it on that day that they're going to? Because on that day they are not going to court. On that day they are going to take sample. Is that the day they will be seeking clarification?
Hold on. Let me quickly see if I can get hold on that paper. I'm coming. So that we don't get ourselves if we can
Bless you, Mr. Ishak.
Now, hold on. Court proceedings. Counsel to the respondent said he is not opposing the motion on notice dated 18th day of June 2025. Respondent counsel applied to withdraw the motion of notice dated 22 day 2024. Court. Motion on notice date 22/5/2025 is hereby struck out, while the motion of notice dated 18th day of June 2025 is ordered as prayed as follow. The DNA must be conducted under the strict supervision of the welfare officer. 1. The DNA also to be conducted in the presence of relatives of the party. Case adjourned to 11/11. So when we saw this thing, we raised concern. We are not legal practitioners. We raised concern about the welfare that is there. Yeah, like you rightly said, and we felt that okay, if they're saying that it should be done in Nigeria and also it should be done in abroad, what if the welfare officer said that he witnessed the one in Nigeria and he never witnessed the one in abroad? That which result will the court even uphold based on what they've given? So we raise concern, and a lot of which I will not be saying here, let me just say that one, was raised about this. And what we were being told is that on this welfare officer, we are going to get clarification. All these questions we're asking, that after we've been prepared, getting the hospitals we want to do, blah, 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 ready, that we, on the 11th, we can present our concern. Okay, if the court has granted us to do abroad, the welfare officer, ṣé Baba Mohbad ló máa lọ gba passport fún tó máa ṣe visa tó máa tẹ̀lé? You know, we said all that. And they said, okay, all these concerns will be addressed on the 11th. It is...
So where did we get the 11 to be the day they will take sample? Because
now, that is
business of the court.
Mr. Ishak, that is why me also I'm confused, because what is so from Mr. Aloba me, I don't know about 11 and sample collection. You know, there are some people that are privileged to some information that we are not. You understand? So I want to say 11 is for sample collection. They've shared me screen record of people saying that. But me, I don't know. You got to tell me about more. Let me answer. I don't know. I'm concerned too. Because if you're saying that they are taking sample on 11, court case adjourned to 11. She no court don't take a sample. Or the procedure of taking sample will it not be spelled out?
But because that's why I'm getting confused over this matter. And for the updates that was done by Yomi, giving an impression that the DNA will be done or the sample will be taken on that 11, that they are ready. That gives an impression as if something, because Baba needs to be ahead of
God bless you.
this thing that is.
Mr. Ishak, God bless you, sir.
But Mr. Aloba,
Yes.
but Aloba, I want to ask all of you one question. Of what benefit is Baba not talking? Of what benefit is the DNA being taken as a secret matter to Baba? Is this not the right time for Baba to be talking every day about the DNA? Because taking this DNA matter as a secret matter will never be for him, from the look of things.
If you have been listening, that is why I advise that it needs to come out and let the whole world know exactly what is going on this matter.
Even Mr. Aloba, even if it's going to come out, I believe he should do his own work. Not that he will now come out, somebody will now ask about welfare officer and he will not be able to say something. Somebody will now ask about the lawyer, your lawyer has answered, what are you doing about? And he'll be saying, we are still in the process of getting a lawyer. That shows to us that he's not even serious about it. So I think he is waiting. I'm just thinking. I've not spoken with him. I'm just thinking. He is waiting for the appropriate time, which I don't think it should be too far. You understand? Latest by Monday, by tomorrow, if they get everything sorted, Baba should come out live and address. This is the position of things. This is the reason why the former son was dropped. I've gotten a lawyer or I've not gotten a lawyer.
Daddy.
You are messing it up now.
Daddy.
You are messing it up, General.
I want to advise you. I want to advise Baba on this. If Baba is coming out, he should come out with the handover of his lawyer.
Okay.
Detailing everything that he did. With details of everything that he did. That is a way to commit the lawyer to everything that happened on this DNA matter. So that Baba will not say something and the lawyer will not say that is not the way it is. Let the lawyer do his own brief on this case, sign it, so that when Baba is giving update to the public, a lawyer will not say Baba misrepresenting. Because they are watching that man from all angles. And they are looking for excuses.
Lórí DNA.
Thank you, Mr. Ishak. This present, the whole thing about this DNA presently is a scam.
That it will
Total scam, to me, is my own opinion.
Yeah,
See that way.
Mr. Aloba.
Totally.
hold on. See, if you're talking like, see, I believe in we coming together and try to look at how a process can be truncated, can be compromised, and we say it out just the same way we're saying that taking the chief pathologist of Lagos State, if it's what they are thinking, should be a no-no from the family. Those are the things I want us to do. Don't say this DNA is a scam. Don't go that route.
Now,
I'm here to advise.
I'm not saying it's a scam. I'm saying the present setting, the presently as it stands, unless if Baba get another lawyer and change everything. But presently as it stands, to me, personally, as my own opinion, I see it that way.
Do you know?
I don't believe in everything they are doing presently. Yes.
Mr. Luomo.
Yes.
If that man is going to court on the level, that's Baba Mohbad. You hope we know that the court is not at liberty to offer him solution. It is what we bring to court that the court. If the court is saying we have appointed a pathologist from so office to be a welfare officer, and Baba is not saying this is the lab and these are the people that are coming from my own side to come and take the sample. Baba has shot himself at the foot. What is Baba doing now that is going to present to court on the level?
Generation.
Because we not just sit.
I
because
see.
we not just sit.
Let me just say this, Generation. Let me clap for you. And thank you for this. This is good. I believe I've seen Baba's friend. Baba's friend is here. You understand? This person I know is Baba's friend. They are very close. Baba have told me with his mouth. So he's listening. He's going to. That is why I'm so much enjoying the show. The person has been here since. And that is why I said, let's keep the barrier in my blog in your let's keep talking about it so that Baba's friend that is here, and it's Baba's software, or Millennium, I don't answer the one big by me, so that on the follow on the love view profile here.
No,
one big by my Baba listens so that Baba Gisha from Baba.
Let me say this, please.
Yes,
you know, you were actually deliberating on a question.
yeah.
That was it the son that rejected the file of DNA, or was it Baba that collected DNA file from the Baba, from the son?
That's the basics.
And now,
We're not deliberating now. Were we deliberating?
No, it's like we discussed it, and then it was like we are trying to argue it out. Gladiator Lomo believed that it was Baba that collected the file from Sanshitu. And I was of a different opinion that it was Sanshitu that gave the DNA file because that was not his specialty. You know, somebody very good in Yoruba and not good in mathematics. You would have to say, yo, please.
Mr. Vengeance. Mr. Vengeance. Mr. Venisuru. Mr. Vengeance. And you probably could near Saturday. But at the sort, Mr. Lomoti clear one now. That the Prince Osolano was a week Baba ló fúnra ẹ̀ gba file again. Pé kì í ṣe anybody. So that the Prince ò lè máa àgbàlagbà làwọn náà. Wọ́n máa fún wa ní àràbù. So ẹ jẹ́ ká for this sake of this show, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbà á gbọ́. So tán bá gba fáìlì lọ́wọ́ San based on kò lè lọ sọ pé wọ́n gba fáìlì lọ́wọ́ ó máa ní kankan tóun náà máa put out, but give it A or B, C or D. The major thing is that whatever file that was collected from this man, the person that they are handing it over to, all the errors in the file should be noted out. And from what you people have said earlier on, that before 11, the new person that will be in charge should have written to the board. If taking over the case, this will be what should be done. Should be done.
Yes, God bless you. Me, I just want to even add your.
Absolutely, that is very important.
Yeah, that's the Lomo. I even want to add to what Jenaisha has said, that why Baba is not talking about the DNA. Let me tell you, there's a difference between when a club rejects a player and when a player rejects a club. When a club or a coach decide to put a player on the bench, the player does not have a total liberty to talk. But when a player rejects a coach and a club, you know there is a serious loggerhead between the two. The player will always come and talk. And that will answer that former question. That Koko decide because the both play double present the software here. Sanshitu influence is still on Baba. We cannot take that away. So if Baba is not talking now, only God knows what Sanshitu has told him. And
General
nobody knows.
General Vengeance, I don't want us to, I don't want us to think like that. Is the fact that whatever is not making Baba to talk now, probably Baba saw, I don't know, I'm just saying, because from the note, Baba will definitely want to have something tangible before coming out. The reason why Baba is not talking might be because Pia won't get hold on that person. Don't be filing. But for me, I believe once he has gotten that person, he will come out and he will talk. He might not want to say the person's regional venue. He might not want to say the person's name or the lawyer, but what we, the public, in this DNA matter, what we are advising the family, like what General Ishak said, nothing, this DNA matter should not be a leaf seal. No. If Baba is going to, on the die level, Baba should be prepared. Baba should have his team that will come and take sample. Baba should have the hospital that they are taking it to. Baba should present everything. Baba should be ready. Then Baba should be ready to argue that welfare officer thing. So that when it's a welfare law, argue law on prepare lab àti ibi tó ń fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ àti àwọn resources to máa fi carry out a successful one. No. In fact, the lawyer should outrightly reject Lagos State because it's not Lagos State that is asking for DNA. It's a family thing.
Okay, now, 100.
I believe Baba's friend is listening, and he's going to, he's going to tell Baba everything we are discussing, and I can assure you that, like what I always say.
No, your daddy. So that we don't overflog the issue of welfare officer. There's no big deal about welfare officer.
Okay.
Welfare officer should just be is scope of the welfare officer. It's an administrative role.
Yeah.
You can document the name of the hospital or the lab that Baba want to use. Or guy welfare, just sit down there, be the secretary, be writing everything that will bring here, be watching it. If you want to fly to anywhere where they want to go and do it, it doesn't concern anybody. If you want to sit in Nigeria and do it, it doesn't concern us. If we take that as a serious case, as a serious matter to go and oppose, they may turn it to another series of adjournment. They say we are not ready, this and that. What is important is what role is the welfare officer coming to play. If it is beyond administrative documentation, then you can kick against it. Baba should even be prepared to define the role of the welfare officer to the court in whatever submission they are making. When you appear on the next adjournment and you present your own matter, this is the lab that I'm bringing. It's a motion. Go and present it. Make your own submission before the court. This is like an addendum to whatever you have filed before. Since there's another, and it's a way of executing the order now. This is the role you are expected to play, and this is my own understanding of the court order, and this is where the role I think I should play. Present it before the court. Let them come with their own. If they want to do their own in Shogunle, let them go and do it. Baba does not need to know anybody in Shogunle to do his own. Baba should nominate, focus on your home, and let them know that you understand. Let them know that you understand that this is a family matter. You know your rights. It's key. There is no welfare officer that will come and it's inalienable right.
Mr. Ishak, your question. Your welfare officer, so you give welfare officer my advice hospital to your condition DNA.
What is his business with that?
This is business, correct.
What is business with that?
Right.
Welfare officer ní ní sọ́ọ̀tì dání o. Welfare officer ní ní sọ́ọ̀tì dání.
How can a referee become a player? A referee cannot become a player. You have to just to come and see what is going on and to the court. That is just it. Maybe to document whatever is going on and report to the court. That is yours. But allow the hospitals that will be nominated by all parties, recognize them, collect them. It shouldn't be more than that. That's why I said Baba should not allow them to have. If Baba go there that day to just go and cause that mess without profiling his own solution, is the one that wants DNA done and is prepared for it, and he has a lab where he want to do it. The court is not in position to say that Baba cannot go and do it in another place. Say abroad. You do it abroad. You should do it abroad. If the government want to also, they are too much interested in Mohbad case that the government too want to have a copy of the DNA of Mohbad. They should appoint the welfare officer to nominate their own hospital for them. Yes, now, if they want to become a party in this matter now, the government want to be the one.
People like that, honestly speaking. Thank you, Mr. Ishak.
Yeah, Mr. Aloba.
So now that Baba, everything now depends on who is coming in. What the next action is about going to take.
Mr. Aloba, hold on. Let me just quickly pass this message. Baba's friend, please, Egbon Conte General Ishak, so Baba should prepare his team, on that 11. But if I buy sample, Baba should state everything. If you don't take the sample, it should be done. The lab, Baba should be ready. As if that 11th will not present final paper. Don't take the sample. Anything, whether Lagos or not Lagos, this lawyer will argue that. Come on, I was like, okay, yeah. Who is taking this thing? You don't know. Joe, the family, please. I know you are listening. You're here. Please, sir. Please help us convey the message to the right channel. And let me say this: whatever the lawyer Baba is collecting now, it's not the lawyer that will do the DNA. It's not the lawyer. In fact, to my question, to go look at DNA. Their own is to collect the right procedure and they tell the family.
That is it. Just to argue it in court.
Yeah, and they tell the family, and the family say, okay, I'm using this also pathologist. I'm using lab 1, 2, 3, and 4. And present it back to this lawyer. It's lawyers tender it in the court, and they approve it, and they pick a date that they will come and collect sample. This one is there, that one is there, and the person that is collecting sample is there. Vis-a-vis, one in 2 weeks, at the basic ayo. Shikina.
Daddy, just let me add to what you've just said. So we are on Babaton Boa. Maybe they can add this to Baba as well. Please, I still
any suru.
fact that it's just an opinion. Honestly.
Mr. Aloba, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ kíní kan o. Kì í ṣe gbogbo advice wa no máa gbọ́ o.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ló máa yiri wo ètò máa lè
mo kàn sọ náà ni o.
make use of. Exactly, I know that. We can't impose anything. We can't impose advice. We are just deliberating, and who knows? Maybe what we are saying might help, or maybe they already have another thing they want to do. But we are just saying what, the submission of Mr. Ishak now is wonderful. But I just want to add to it, and I insist that before that 11, whoever is coming in, any lawyer that is coming in, should do the needful, should try to contact the court before that 11, because that 11 is not clear. We don't know what exactly they want to do. Do they want to collect samples? Is it another hearing? Is it to clarify the modalities? We don't know. So to avoid any kind of shock or surprise, I think any lawyer that is coming in now should just, try to contact the court first to clarify things so that they will know exactly what they are planning for that 11. Then they will prepare for it. That's it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aloba. And let me give you a round of applause. This is the best we can do is, to be advising the family. In as much that 11th is around the corner, it's just 10 days, we still go on with Mr. Ishak's submission. Baba should be prepared. He should carry everything he wants to carry. He should carry everything he wants to carry down to the court. If you don't I need to have a sample. Oruko, hospital don't lab to he should be prepared on that 11th. And before the 11th, as Bamiuloma said, this new lawyer should contact the court so that they will be able to know what should be, for clarity's sake. DNA that Yomi man share anyhow. DNA don't share sin. What down? Lágbára o. DNA. Nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe DNA gbogbo Nàìjíríà.
Yeah, mẹ́ta 10 couple ọ̀dọ̀ orí Yomi. Mẹ́ta 10 couple.
I was telling somebody that all this, they want to go and be removing Mohbad's kidney gun. It's true. Why can't they take Baba Aloba inside and the grandson inside and run it? And then they put camera, if you don't take Basampa or Mejeji, can't show if one, oh Lord, that be Iraq war, that be Gaza, Israel, that be kilo day. Is it not possible? Mr. Ishak, is that not possible? Okay, I think Mr. Ishak is busy. Mr. Tazan.
Yeah. Sorry, my brother. Okay. Let me tell you one thing. If I am Baba position, I will even go there that day with my own welfare officer, Berekete family. Berekete should be. I will just see. What are they talking about? Scatter ground. Why are we being defensive? Why are you not being aggressive? Why are you not being offensive in this matter? And not power man. Should you say welfare officer? Berekete is my welfare officer. And this is my own lab. Make pathologists plenty. Now me, I want my own people, make people represent me. If na VDM go be my welfare officer, not be welfare. Not be welfare. Come Baba to you come here, Maka Obera. Welfare officer. Ki government need to me no need me. Baba to Naka Gini Gogo, and Yetano Makamole. If they do that DNA today, Ada Papa Mafuye now. A man said, to buy a more money, my day, to buy it me, my simple now. Here's what the issue pay, the result is going to kill the result in affect Aloba. The result will help Aloba's heritage. He said, Papa, I need here. So, come on, you take the position Lagos State. She won't for our election, Lori, you got to me. DNA ṣe di wàhálà pé ọlọ́pàá wa government did now begin to show interest, that much interest in the case that they are even the one looking for. The family said they have problem over documentation. Is there anything that suggests that the family have issues over the DNA that now warrant the government to step in as an administrator? DNA may not say Nigeria to government here appoint welfare officer for if not that they have interest in this matter. If the court directs that they should do DNA, let the parties decide on how they go about it now. Welfare officers can say, okay, we are going to have a meeting on so date. Sit down. Baba should have his own representative. I want to welfare at a minute. We go transport to me now. Even you critical attackers, you are welfare officers. What is the big deal about the name welfare officer? Are they telling us now they want to bring a pathologist, an expert, as a welfare officer? Look at it now. If that is true, this thing that we are reading, so it is now the chief pathologist that will now assume the role of a welfare officer. Welfare indeed. It's no longer welfare. That is an expert. Welfare is supposed to play an administrative role. And if it is government DNA, even all the finances, all the logistics, all the things that will make sure that it runs well, that is the focus of. Come on, now. And they make it look like a big deal. You are now bringing an expert. An expert. If Baba does not have confidence in any welfare officer that is appointed, he should reject it. If he doesn't have confidence in any welfare officer that is appointed, why is it? It's a matter that is in court now. It's a family matter now. It's a family matter now. And we have institutions in Nigeria. After all, government appoints people to on different roles. In a family issue, are you saying that the church leaders and whatever don't have role? Why are they not even looking for people in different other institutions, NGOs that are licensed by Lagos State? But because it is because they don't even have confidence in themselves. Why are they looking for experts? Is there any analysis to be done? Is the experts will now be the one to guide them on the kind of sample they will take? If I let go pay SAE my difficulty, if be tourniquet mu, are they keep baba tètè gbé expert dání tó bá yẹ pé mo rí ni baba fẹ́ mú bó jẹ́ tí Mohbad náà fẹ́ gé bó jẹ́ agbọn Mohbad náà máa baba ò gbọ́dọ̀ disclose it. When they get there, Baba should not disclose the specimen tó fẹ́ gbà lára Mohbad. It's when they get there, they come back. Ẹ má dán orí ìyá àmùjọ yẹn o. Ká má sọ pé wọ́n rí inú lórí ẹ̀ wọ́n ti dán orí ẹ̀ o. Ẹ tètè parí tó bá ń sìn. I know what these people can do. Ó ṣe pé kán gbé ọmọ wá, kán wá ní kinní kan làwọn bá àmú kò sínú lórí ẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ bóyá àrùn la fẹ́ gbà. You don't know. I'm telling you, I'm when you're not going to get they want to know or be able to predict Baba's move, next move. That's why you see all these things. That's why you see all these things. I don't know, those who are close to Baba now, who are advising him, advice that soon what they give you, analysis like they show. But can you come out when you come out with big word and don't allow them to ambush you. If your lawyer has not been asking you, if your lawyer does not have his own strategy for this DNA and is throwing it back at Baba, no warning. Lawyer should have spread out. You are the lawyer now, you are the expert now. In a chamber, the chamber has a way of connecting with experts from all fields of life. A law chamber, they can talk to somebody. In case it don't involve a Greek, they know expert to go and call. If it's an expert, there is something that has to do with a medical line, they know expert to go and call. Everyone should already DNA. So, are you telling us that the lawyer by now does not have a clear strategy. Okay, Baba, I don't need to know the name of the hospital. For the next sitting, this is our position. This is what we are putting in. This is what we know. This is how we are going about it. That is what we should be. Baba should arm himself with now. Not to get there that day and saying that he's going to oppose just everything. As you are opposing, you are dropping your own position. Out. Thank you. Eshego.
Thank you. I'll make it.
Thank you, General Ishak. Always on point. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Tazan, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much once again. I mean, I salute all our great generals who have spoken earlier. Honorable York, before I make this next set of contribution to this conversation, I just want to ask this question. Are you aware that any lab has been established in Nigeria as of today that does tissue-based DNA? No, I'm just asking you if perhaps there is a new company that has come to set up their office in Nigeria as of today.
What they normally do, what this lab normally, what they do is they will take that sample, they will still take it abroad. You know. So, if you know, Wumitu, I think Wumitu is doing. She wants to do her own tests, and she said she's doing it in Nigeria and not abroad. So, for when we advise Baba too that in everywhere you're going to do too, have Nigeria, what's it called? Nigeria results. You have abroad result. You know, it's not out of the place. Whatever we want to get is we should get the correct results of the DNA, you know. So as far as we're concerned, tissue-based, like your question asked, for now, I'm yet to know any lab that does it in Nigeria. But that's it. But according to what we heard, that Wumi said that àti yan àwọn tó máa lọ tó máa supervise ti tọ̀dọ̀ yẹn.
All right. Thank you very much, Honorable York.
Thank you very much, sir.
Just permit me a few minutes.
Okay, sir.
To just speak to Mr. Aloba.
Okay, sir.
Because I know that I just heard that one of your close associates is right here with us. So I just want to speak to you. Baba Yorasao, Epele, Muki, Ekuoromo, Edekuoro Ilu. Because Orotan soy, Kuki Shiluri or Moini Komo, Utidi or Bubu Dubai. Èjìká yín méjèèjì lẹ fi ń gbé nǹkan tó ń dùn gbogbo ará ìlú lọ́kàn ò lẹ fi gbé mú kí yín kò ní rẹ̀ yín o bàbá kò lè ní sú yín Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ dúró tì yín Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú yín gbogbo nǹkan kí nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run máa lò tó fi máa jẹ́ kí kíní kó yọrí kó ní àṣeyọrí rere òun lọ́lọ́run máa lò ṣé ti gbọ́ bàbá Epele kò ní sú yín mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹ ti gbọ́ àwọn ideas àti solutions àti opinions and views kan ti express níbí báyìí bàbá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ gbé wọn yẹ̀wò ní kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ti yé yín sá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ gbé yẹ̀wò àwọn tó bá dẹ̀ wà around yín ẹ deliberate lé lórí tó ti yé yín sá Ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe Ọlọ́run á fún gbogbo wa ṣe ìjà tẹ́ ń jà yìí kò ń ṣe ìjà Aloba nìkan o. Mo máa ń try láti máa remind yín every time tí bá ní opportunity láti sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí pé ìjà tí ń jà yìí kò kí ń ṣe ìjà ti yín kò kí ń ṣe ìjà Aloba nìkan, ìjà gbogbo ìlú ni. Ẹgbẹ́ sí èjìká àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ wà lẹ́yìn yín bàbá. Ẹ má wo ariwo ọjà o, ẹ má wo ariwo ọjà. Tó ti yẹ yín àwọn nǹkan tí ẹ ti gbọ́ tọ̀hún àgbàlagbà tó ti suggest ẹjọ́ ẹgbẹ́ yẹ̀ wò kẹ̀dẹ̀ má jẹ́ kó pẹ́ kẹtó gbìyànjú láti ṣàlàyé fún àwa tá à ń dúró tì í ṣe gbọ́ sà. Ọlọ́run á ràn yín lọ́wọ́, kò ní sú yín o, kò ní rẹ̀yìn. Now, to those who have been asking, because we cannot assume that everybody knows who the critical thinkers are. We are close to 400 here now. Not all of us understand or know who the critical thinkers are. Perhaps some of us are hearing about them, and on your phone, you are looking at your phone like this and say, what is critical thinkers? Who are they? What did they do? What is their role? Where did they come from? What have they done? How do they relate with Baba? You are asking that question. You see, critical thinkers are like the think tank behind Mr. Joseph Aloba. You see, all of these critical questions that we've been asking here today by all of our generals, those issues that are being raised, those were the groundworks that the critical thinkers used to do before recently. That's what they will do. That is what they will examine. That is what they will put together. That is what they will analyze. And they provide advice and guidance to Mr. Aloba. In case you don't know them, in case you have heard where they have been mischaracterized, where they have been labeled maliciously, I should say. So, all of the questions that you had us raised here in this conversation, it would not have been necessary, because the critical thinkers will have done the homework, they will have done the groundwork, and they will have provided advice and guidance as necessary. That's what they were known for. That's what they did. And that is how it became so important to this fight. That's the critical thinkers. So, if you have heard otherwise, you will do well to your state of mind by rethinking. The critical thinkers were there. They double-checked documents. They prepared Mr. Aloba for public address. That's what they were known for. They bring out his points of public, pronouncements, public statements. They guide him. They provided that, they gave him all that he needed to do. And we could all see the result of those support. We could see it. Aloba became very confident. He had a good grasp of the situation. The critical thinkers were always there. Mr. Aloba could run to them. Muboyibo koni court leni ejo kilo mi kini tumoe. Adájọ́ yẹn sọ pé kíníkan mi ò borí ẹjọ́ báwo ló ṣe jẹ́. That's their role. That's what they were doing before today. They will read documents after documents. They will break it down into RBD, into ABC, and present it to Aloba. They will help him check over and over. They will tell him, Baba, ask this question of your lawyer. Is this so? Why should this be this? Can we do this? That's their role. So So don't be deceived. Don't be carried away. In a situation like this, the critical thinkers exemplify themselves. They did. Graciously. And they did it so well. So perhaps you are here, you hear critical thinkers, you hear, oh, who are the critical thinkers and all of, and you don't know. That's why I needed to just quickly bring this to the table so that you can understand who they are. They are like the brain, the thinking brain, behind every move, behind every decision. They try to guide, they provide information. They provide Baba Aloba information in RBD format. To him. So I hope that you all who have heard, otherwise who have been miseducated when it comes to who the critical thinkers are, you have an opportunity to realign and correct your learning about this group. So, and they have not been economical with the truth. They have not been economical with the truth and the facts of this case.
Okay.
Even to this day, they still try as much as possible to provide that guidance. Critical thinkers, thank you so much. May God continue to bless you. May God continue to keep you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Tazan. It's good when we still have people that believed in the critical thinkers. You know, I must say that once again, my own philosophy about life is simple. Not everybody will like you, you know, and I always check about the people that likes you or that likes you when you check their percentage, and if you're good to go. As Ayefele used to sing one song, only 80% dalaye, somebody fair on me. Èmi ti fi 20% tó kù sílẹ̀ fún wọn kán máa gbé mú. So we know we cannot be liked by everybody, but we are doing what we are doing to the best of our ability, and nobody is an island of knowledge. We're listening to you. We listen to your submission, and we gather it, and we'll push it up, you know, as a piece of advice. Like I said, we can only advise the family. And let me say it again. Let me reiterate it clearly. The critical thinkers were the one that initiated the conversation between the critical thinkers and VDM first, in order for Baba's interview to come alive that Corona day, the final day. It was nobody. It was the critical thinkers that pulled that one. You know, you want to say another one? All the media chat of Baba can say categorically 90% of them were done and funded by critical thinkers. Now let me say it again. All the punch, whatever, 95% of them were done by critical thinkers, were funded by critical thinkers. And let me say it again. At a point in time, some good people in J4M, they reach out to us. We like what you guys are doing. Please, we want to help. Please don't hesitate to call on us. and we respond to them that we have the ones we are doing, we still have the capacity. Tobati DBT at capacity, we will call on you. And that is what we did when we wanted to collect a group of lawyers. And when the whole thing did not scale through, we returned the people's money. And let me say it, there is nobody that can entice the critical thinkers with money. Because our foundation is not about money. But you're speaking the truth. We've been doing this before now. Before now. We've been doing it before now. So we'll continue to do it. No matter how they try to malign our name, we'll continue. The best we can do is to stand for Aloba. The best we can do is to advise him. You can always force the horse to the river. You cannot force the horse to drink. We can always advise Mr. Joseph Aloba, but we cannot push him to do anything. If he's not doing it, there's no way we can force it. You understand? So that is that. And I appreciate the love, the messages, the prayers from good people, reaching out to us even when we don't come live. Some people even stated that they are not coming to life again. Let me tell you, a day of reckoning will come that will tell you what we do and how we're doing it. You're talking about DNA. When we started this DNA issue, even without the family knowing, do you know how many steps we've taken? Today is not about that. So somebody will now come and say, all the critical thinkers, there's nobody that is jobless. BioBillion is working. Sanolaide is working. Oluwatosin she's working. I'm also working. So we are not the kind of people that will come and unless or life every day, Monday to Saturday. No. And when we do life, it's about Opolo. It's not this. Hey, no. It's not about that. All we do is to try as much as possible. When Baba Mubad, the Umuyiwa thing, went by, we said, what can we do to help this man? And we said, okay, one of the things we can do is for him to be engaging the public. What do we do in that capacity? We organized a TV interview, radio interview, punch. We were engaging. And we're doing that. And people were here. In fact, at a point in time, gradually, some people that are not on TikTok, they started knowing the true story about this issue against the narrative that they were creating on Instagram. And the one that broke the camel's back was when we reached out, the critical thinkers reached out to VDM. We told him, we need you to come and give Baba your platform. He wants to say one or two things. And we were in the meeting with VDM. We talked about it. He gave us a date that Baba should come. And we, by God's grace, VDM and Baba, they are talking. Now, they are in talking time. They are stage. Awati shele ta le she. Ikoyeyin. Ati woni to ma ti foju kini kan moju kini kan elari na se kini. Ayeba. So, by God's grace, Baba is relating with VDM. So anything Baba wants VDMs to do, it's not the critical thinker that is talking. Baba is talking with him directly. But we did that. And the moment Baba went on VDM, even somebody advised him not to even go that day. That is emotional. He doesn't have a stable mind. Baba would have turned back. He won't put a lot of grants intervene. which was done. And people hear the man's side of the story from a larger platform. So, lady, so all we've done is to place this man, strategically, and what can we say? Everybody will not like critical thinkers. We understand the fact, and we're not even here to please people. We're just doing what we are doing to the best of our ability. Like we always say, not be human being, they run out. Now God, they run out. I must say, God bless everyone that has supported critical thinkers. God bless. I heard Mr. Vengeance submission. I only say God bless this man. God bless him for believing, in fact, for believing in critical thinkers. And let me quickly say this. Alance, the super vibe, said that he was added to critical thinkers and he removed himself. And let me say that's not true. There was no point in time the critical thinkers added super vibes to the critical thinkers. No, it was the hangout that we wanted to do, J4M hangout. I was okay, like minds, let's come together, let's have party and all that. And and somebody among the people in that hangout group added him. But because he said he was not going to come because of work and all that, and the person removed him. So people were calling me yesterday, was there any point in time that even some people, they started carrying drum? One ship platform was a bit, hey, I don't want you to see you. So bye. When I listen to it, I'll be like, anyway, when you go to Market Square, you meet a whole lot of people. You meet the ones that are very intelligent, are vast in whatever they're doing. You meet the one that are average, and you meet one that are below average. So in this kind of a thing, it's expected because everybody cannot critically reason like you. They just want to fly with what they want to fly. But it's all good. We say thank you to all the people that believed in the critical thinkers. The last time we talked about donation for the DNA, we reached out to all of you and you supported us. And I'm glad to say it that as of today, that money is still intact. 13 points. Let me check. 13 points. Sorry, I don't want to quote the wrong figure. Hold on, please. I don't want to quote the wrong figure.
Please, I have a question, and maybe
Okay, go on. Let me search for it. Go on.
Now that Shitu has handed off the case.
Yes, sir.
Barrister Maxwell, when last did we hear from him? Because I'm thinking, he could step in and fill in the gap.
Now, there's one thing you should understand. I don't want us to, I don't want them to start dragging me or saying this thing. There's one thing you should understand. Baba Mubat's lawyer is Sanshitu. Maxwell is for the public. So if Sanshitu is off, then Baba will be getting another lawyer for him. Maxwell will be doing what he's doing with his people. So, Mr. Tazan, I know that was on a lighter mood.
Daddy. General Tazan. Thank you. Let me drop this. in case young daddy wants to end the life. I'm just going to implore the critical thinkers to please continue to help justice for Mohbad as much as they can. In whatever way they think they can add value to the justice for Mohbad, they should continue to do so. Their services are not to please people. The services are to God. As long as their conscience is free of any form of condemnation, don't let them act because they are being maligned, they are being lied upon, defamed, berated, castigated, and they now decide to relax. Because that is what some people are actually expecting. They want to see you withdraw. They want to see you sit. They want to see you have that kind of, the bullet is too much. What am I even gaining? Then let me just watch and allow things to just go in a very awkward manner. In fact, I can tell you a lot of people want to see J4M fail. So that their prophecy of doom from the beginning can come to full manifestation. They want to see it scatter. So that they can be fulfilled. That we have said it. That nothing can come out from this. And that's what I'm saying. The critical thinkers should not allow this to happen. Through the word of advice, through prayers, through constructive criticism, and whatever ad hoc services you can also render, please continue to render it so that the system can be salvaged. So that even whatever happens at the end of the day, it can be written on your own part that you did your best when it was expected. So that there would not be guilty conscience that if I had known, maybe it could have changed the game, but we didn't do it because of what people were saying. So you still need to continue to support the system as much as you can. As much as Baba Mohbad allows you to do so, please continue to support, give your advice, render your services, and continue to try and make things normal again. Forget about the side talkers. You cannot be loved by everybody. Not by everybody. I want to see everybody also contributing positively to the system, to the justice for Mohbad. Enough of negativity. I want to see people saying, this is what I'm doing now to support the justice for Mohbad. I don't know if it will yield the result or not, but I'm doing my own. This is what I'm doing to support the justice for Mohbad. I don't know maybe it will yield the result or not, but I'm doing my own. Let everybody does what will bring justice for Mohbad to fulfillment. Not destroying each other. Not saying, nobody is perfect. Imperfections is our surname. Everybody. Nobody is perfect. That is it. So let us actually strengthen that part of us to our positive, to support the system, not bringing everybody down. If you have done something he has failed, you can do another. It's not over until it is over. Yes, a good soldier does not leave the battle when the battle gets fierce. And even when the soldier decides to leave, he will just leave honorably. Please, let us still support the system. It is not over. It is not too late to add our voice in whatever ramifications we can do so. Let us do so. If the critical thinkers are doing this to support the justice and you think they're not doing it well, let the reality thinkers also do their own. If the reality thinkers are doing it, don't let the reality thinkers put down the critical thinkers. Even if another group wants to come up, DNA thinkers, let them also come up. Let us come together. Let them be DNA thinkers too. Let them come together to add positivity to the system. Let's add positivity to the system. Enough of negativity.
Enough of being pessimistic. Enough of expecting the unbecoming news, evil news. No, that should not be what we'll be working towards. Enough. Team Wumi is different. We are different. That's why we are apart. We cannot be acting like Team Wumi. Now propagating negativity, propagating failure, propagating resentment and all that thing. That is not what we need on this side. It's not about personal battle. It's about justice for Mohbad. Even Baba Mohbad is not doing the right thing to you. Even Baba Mohbad is not doing the right thing to you. There's no point for you now repeating the negativity of Baba Mohbad every time. Talk about his positivity. He's still standing strong till today. He's still resilient. He has not given up. He has not buried Mohbad. We have never heard that Otigba Liam without due test being conducted. Give him his kudos. Support him in whatever form. Don't pull people down in the justice for Mohbad. I'm just begging everybody. Let us put personal issues aside. Do whatever you can do in the corner of your room to support justice for Mohbad. Let me do whatever I can also do to support justice for Mohbad. If each and every one of us start dropping a drop of water into a bucket, the bucket will be filled up. The bucket will be filled up. As much as we think that our contributions are infinitesimal, but those contributions will amount to a whole on the long run. So please, this is my own plea to the critical thinkers and all the other neighboring or sister organizations that are working towards justice for Mohbad are not working for the pull it down, and pull it down. Continue to do your bit. We may not see the result today, but we may see it tomorrow. But the fact that we are not seeing it, that doesn't mean that you are not doing anything. When at the end lagoon, ìyá no jekamo, take at the end is my lagoon law. To buy out my you call the one way, one repay and any wait. Let us continue to do our bit. Forget about the about the song praisers, singers. They may not praise you, but your conscience, let your conscience judge you. Don't leave Baba Mohbad. You cannot force him. But if it is about advice, be advising him. If it's about support, positive reinforcement. If he has done something good, support him. If he has not done it good, you can correct him. Don't let us be talking about the negativity and justice is the time, because the justice is man, when they buy justice is man. Those things are not what we need at this time. Even though you may think there's a sense of reality in it, but that is not what people need at this time. A lot of things have been on the line. People have lost their source of income. People have lost their freedom. Some people have been in prison, incarcerated. Some people are in court. Some people cannot travel. So many things are on the line. All we need is that thing. Positive vibes. That's all we need, please. So I'm just saying this to everybody. Let us stand firm and let us continue to support.
God bless you, General Vengeance, for that word of encouragement. Seriously, it goes a long way when we hear this kind of a thing, as against the discouragement that we've been hearing. But let me say this before I play this song. Let me say this: when we came out for donation and all that, into each stock account, 18.2 million was gathered, and we paid 5 million. We had expenses of 5,120,000 as against for the appeal back then when the matter was still, Then we have a balance of 30,157,403. That was the last update that each stock sent to me. So it's still intact. Nothing has happened to it. And holistically, we're following the matter. We will continue doing what we can do, no matter the maligning, no matter the attacks, and no matter what anybody says. This song, I'm playing it on behalf of the critical thinkers until we get to the end, we are not turning back. No, we're not turning back. We'll keep advising the man. We keep speaking the truth. And there's one thing I love about critical thinkers. Anywhere, they don't hide it. They will tell Baba, at the wrong in Bibai. Maybe that is why some people don't like the critical thing. I'm sorry. Go talk him. This thing, go. You know, but we can't come outside and say, this is what it's doing. No, the last man saying. And thank you everyone that believed in us. I keep saying it. I know everybody cannot like you. It is human. Everybody cannot like you. But we'll continue doing what we can, what we know our best to do. I'm enjoying the show. Well, let me play this song. And I don't know, maybe some people with the vex as a blessing, some people with the vex as they play this song. Raise your voice and shout, come on.